My topic is on deaf culture. To begin with, how different can deaf culture really be from hearing culture? Well, in deaf culture, one of the main forms of communication is ASL, and it's a visual language that most people actually believe are based off of English, but it's actually a language of its own. There are a lot of differences between hearing and deaf culture that seem very odd. And as well as deaf culture has had many problems and struggles trying to get ASL or any kind of voice out there that you would be surprised. So to start off with, deaf people are very high context people, always asking questions and wanting details. This is just a part of their culture. It's not to be nosy. For instance, if a hearing student walks into a room late, they just say you're sorry and they walk to the seat. But if a deaf person walks into a room late, they want to tell the whole story of why they are late. It's just so you have more details, and that's how they learn people. They're also very blunt. They go straight to the point. If you have lost weight or gained weight, they will tell you. If you have something in your teeth or something is off, they will tell you straight to your face. And it's not to be rude, it's just how they are. So in a TED Talk that I had seen from a woman named Glenn Cooper, who is deaf, she even talks about how if she goes to a place with her friends, they talk and talk and talk, and they never really leave. Even going to their car, it's still talking in their car, even leaving, they still want to talk. And this is just because this is how they get their news. They don't listen to the radio and watch TV or anything like that, so they get the news from person to person. So they keep talking and talking, getting news, drama, any information on people. The history of deaf culture has come across a lot of changes. There was a time and place where there were no barriers between deaf and hearing people. On an island called Martha's Vineyard, everyone knew sign. All events and gatherings were done in sign as well as speaking. Later on, sign language actually nearly disappeared. A lot of people believed that sign language was the wrong way to go, and most deaf people should learn how to speak as well as read lips, that it was going to be easier for everyone else, but it was not easier for people who were deaf or hard of hearing. It wasn't until later on at a school called Gallaudet College, which is one of the first deaf schools, that a professor saw people signing, just students, it wasn't taught, it was just handed down, and he made it a language. He made points to make it a language, and they fought for it to become a language. And this is how ASL became. So there was a lot of struggles, and they really fought hard for it, and that's why they are really proud of ASL and really proud of the culture. So deaf culture is very different from hearing culture. They are proud people of sign. They want details so much, they keep talking and talking, and they are very high context people. They are not rude, they are just really blunt. But we do have similarities. There are small similarities, but they are similarities. And deaf culture is very fun and interesting to learn about. So I suggest that you look it up, watch a video, just to learn a little bit more about them. Thank you.